What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. Hey man, before we get into anything in this video, make sure that you like and share it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get all updates. Hit the post notification bell. Alright y'all, let's get into it. Man, oh man, the life of an Instagram model is getting a lot tougher these days, is it not? Okay, so there's this story that's been floating around for a few days now, talking about these two ladies that were interstate trafficking drugs. They go by the names of Melissa Dufour and Racquelle Anteola, okay? Melissa is of Miramar, Florida. Racquelle is of Van Nuys, California. I don't know what their connection is outside of getting caught together. Not sure if they're close friends, associates. Nonetheless, whatever paths that they took in life led them to a life of crime, okay? Now, I'm not gonna go too hard on them. When I say crime, I'm just saying that they're transporting drugs. They're allowing themselves to be caught with paraphernalia. I've seen videos on YouTube calling them drug dealers. I guess once you get into that space, I guess you kind of are. But to be honest, they're drug mules, okay? The heads of the operation, they hire young women. They're unsuspecting. Typically, they would try to keep a low profile when they're on the road. Innocent looking women. This has been going on for a long time. I'm not in the drug game, so I'm not saying that I've ever experienced it. I'm just saying that's what I've heard, okay? Allegedly. But again, the life of an Instagram model is not all it's cracked up to be, because where are you getting your financing from? Now, I know a lot of women out here these days, they're doing OnlyFans, they're posting feet pics, they're exploiting themselves for the dollar. Others are out here getting sugar daddies and getting financing that way. Whatever you're doing, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to say nothing about you, but just what happens when that waterline gets cut off. Okay, and I'm thinking this is where it leads you. When it comes to the case of Racquelle, she's a rising hip-hop artist. She's been trying to pursue music for a while. I actually have somebody that knows a little bit about her. One of the homies in my group chat said his boy used to date her. They split when she decided to pursue music and she moved to California. I don't have too much more details about her than that, but that story does line up that she's an artist. Living in California, trying to break into the hip-hop industry is not an easy one, especially for an attractive woman. Unfortunately, in her path, I'm sure a lot of men have tried to date her, wanted to have sex with her, probably have tried to barter services such as I'll produce, I'll record you if you be my lady, right? Or if you're giving up the goods. I'm sure that's been in her path. There's not a great deal of musical content on Rocky's page, but she does have a really dope voice. She does have a couple of videos where she's singing with the gentleman in the like a duet situation. She's talented, but it's a very hard business to get into, especially when you don't have your music-based business set up. If you don't have that side patched, it's going to be very hard for you to make money. As for Melissa, she's more of an Instagram influencer. She's got her own line of athleisure clothing that actually looks pretty good. She's done a pretty good job of marketing it, but that does not directly mean that she's selling a lot of it. And Florida's not exactly the cheapest place to live either. Don't know what she's been doing to get by or how she's been able to invest into this company, but I'm quite sure this isn't their first run. Getting into the actual arrest, right? So these two young women were arrested in Mobile County, Alabama for transporting 200 pounds of cocaine. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office arrested Racquelle Dolores Anteola, 34, and Melissa Dufour, 36, on Thursday, June 1st on the I-10. These two women proceeded to tell law enforcement two conflicting stories about where they were going. It was later determined that they were en route from Houston to Atlanta. The 200 pounds of cocaine that were found in their car were actually seized from underneath the floorboards of the vehicle, and the estimated value of these narcotics was about $2.1 million. Okay, there's a lot of big money at hand, so everyone loses in this sense, right? Because whoever fronted the money for this product never received it. The person who's trying to get paid off of the transportation of this product, it was never delivered, so they're not going to get the rest of their money, and it's probably going to spark a beef. Both of these women are being charged with drug trafficking, and they actually remain in the Mobile Metro jail on $1 million bond. The sad thing about it is anybody that comes forth to bond them out is probably going to be put under investigation to see why they're so valuable to you, right? So only their family members can probably get them out safely without incriminating themselves. But if whoever sent them out on this mission sends somebody to help them out, to get them out, this is not a TV show, you know what I'm saying, where you could just send somebody, get you out of jail and it's all gravy. It's not looking too good for these young ladies. Now, the best thing that they could possibly do is probably snitch, right? To absolve themselves of all connection, say that they were forced, give up some names, give up some locations, but that also would mean that they can't return back to where they came from because their lives would be in danger. They would most likely have to be put into a witness protection program, and it would probably hinder some things that they want to do with themselves. To be caught with this massive amount of cocaine is unprecedented, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a legal professional, but for anyone out there, let this be a cautionary tale. Never let yourself get so low that you find yourself in this position, right? And as many of y'all know, if you've watched any of my videos, one of my favorite things to say is if you find yourself in too bad of a position, don't be afraid to get a job. So many people out here believe that you're just going to get by on good looks. And for some people, you're able to do that for some time. There's others out here that have really good looks and also have amazing educational backgrounds, and they're able to parlay themselves into wonderful positions because they make smart financial decisions, right? Now, everybody doesn't go to school. Everybody's not a genius. I get that part. But when you're in the business of entertainment, you have to have something legit that's going to carry you until you reach your dream. And unfortunately, trying to move drugs isn't the best way to get to your desired destination. Now, having this type of infraction on your record, you're not going to be able to get some of the best jobs that are available to you anyway. So now you're going to have to go back to where you came from. You're going to have to double down on your efforts of finding a sugar daddy, doing the OnlyFans hustle, participating in the dark side of content, I should say. And that's just unfortunate, man. These young ladies threw their lives away. You really didn't have to do this. I'm sure they were paid to make this transaction or to make this trip. I'm sure there was some money on the other side of them conducting this trip, money that they'll probably never see. Hopefully, they don't find themselves in concert with the same group of people that got them in this mess to begin with, because sometimes it's not that easy to get out. I do pray for their safety. At the end of the day, we all are human. We all do deserve second chances. Unfortunately, the world is not as forgiving as I am. Rocky, you still have your voice. I really hope somebody takes a chance and want to get you in the studio, may want to explore your talent. As far as Melissa goes, I don't know. Hopefully people are supporting your brand while you're getting all of this attention. There is a way to turn negatives into positives on social media. And I don't want to see anybody down and out or going for broke. So again, I do wish y'all the best. And before I go, an update has been released that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security is reportedly attempting to take these women into custody to charge them at the federal level. So federal drug charges will be placed upon them, or at least are in the pipeline possibly for their futures. Sheesh. Much love and respect. Y'all be safe out there, man. This shit is crazy. Beautiful people, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the content. Make sure that you're liking and sharing these videos. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the post notification bell so you get all updates. For all of my artists, my artist managers, songwriters, producers, etc. If you need a little bit of extra help with your career, man, make sure that you visit pengameelite.com, okay? That's my website and my community for all upcoming rising music creators. I got 2 books on there, the Pen Game Portfolio Volume 1 and 2. They're going to give you a lot of insights into the music industry, how to monetize your career, how I make my money off of music, because I am a full-time artist outside of doing YouTube videos. If you need some direct help, you can also book a consultation with me on the Pen Game Elite website. And I also have a Pen Game Elite membership. The free tier gives you access to all of these videos that I post on YouTube and a community of people where you can engage. But I do have the membership plus, okay? You can join that for $50 a month or $500 a year, and I will actually go in and do all of the grunt work for you. If you're not registering your songs on your PROs, if you're not with Song Trust or the MLC, if all your collection agencies and all of that stuff are not up to par or up to date, I will go in there and update all of that for you. If you need help uploading your music to a distributor like DistroKid, United Masters, etc., and you've been making mistakes, you've been claiming content ID on material that you really don't own, hey man, stop stealing people's money. If you do this stuff the right way, you're gonna make it anyway, okay? You can join the membership plus, and again, I will do the work for you, and you're gonna get a free consultation every month just for joining. You're also gonna get the 2 books for free soon as you join the membership plus. All right, much love and respect. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.